Hi, Michael. I think we're finally in a good place here. We got a pretty robust and stable macro setup. Um, and what I've done is I've pre-formatted um, four different schedules for you here. The one is just the general or master schedule that will collect the data from all the lots in the plan file. And then you specifically wanted one that would sort lots by layer, and I've got it set up to actually use the layer name to produce the title of the schedule automatically. You've got a tally here for the total square feet and the total acres, as well as the price or cost um, for the particular client based on the square footage. So each of these four schedules, this one is just, I set it up. It'll sort by layer and set up its title based on that layer. And also give you possibly a list price, and then whatever each client has negotiated as a cost, that can be entered separately once you switch the layer. And then I also did one stock template that will sort by layer, but not give you the price. So that'll probably get you started, and I think it's just something we're going to have to set up and work with. There might be some revisions required, or you might realize you need another column, or formatting needs to be tweaked. And we've got the find and plan working. So let's see here, 7758. Oh, I think that's up here. Yeah, 7758. The label ends up being two parts, and this is your old label, which can be turned off or deleted, whatever you like. But I thought I'd leave these here just as a verification that I didn't mess anything up. So it's two part, and that's what sends the data to the schedule. That one and that one. Oh, we better look at those, I guess. This will be part A. I'll show you that, how it is. Nothing about there, I don't think. The label just needs the one macro placed in there. That does everything. Collects the data and provides the label. Components, don't worry about that. Okay, here we go. We had to put in groups. So part A of a lot will be group A. The layer that just stays like that and sends that information to the macro. This will be where you enter the lot number for the whatever that is, and then the number without the extension, and also This is where you put in the irregular shape. But really, all you need to worry about is the lot number. And most of yours, you just revise the last 2 or 3 digits, sometimes only one. So it's going to be a copy and paste type situation. You can edit a lot, but if you've already got the border and the fill and the group and the shape set up, it's just a matter of copying the right lot that has the proper characteristics and entering the new lot number when it's in position. Okay, so just B lot is the same deal. Group B layer, you never change that. A lot number, it's the same lot number with the group B. And then say you have a regular, oh no, that's yours. That one. Regular lot, it'll be group 0 for a standard square rectangular configuration. Shape standard, although we're not using that at this point. So just the lot number on that one. Also the schedule. This is why it's also important to copy an existing one that's set up properly. This is for your find and plan. We're using general framing member to define the lot. So you have to assign it to a category. And I'll show you in the macro where you can make a note of which category is being used so you don't mess this up. So that'll have to match so that you can use find and plan. So let's see, 58 is one we're working on. So find and plan is here. And it'll jump you to and highlight, in this case, both sections of the lot you need to find. And this last version of the plan, you can actually have multiple sections. You could do A, B, C, and D, and have it tally up, stated as irregular, and have it tally up the area and of course the cost for all 2, 3, or 4. I haven't tested 5, but that's sort of an unlikely scenario, and they don't necessarily even have to be attached. If for some reason this guy had an easement across the street or something, that could be included. Okay, so that's that. And macros. This would be the label. It's just a matter of placing that in as plot label with the percentage sign on either end. Has the label for each and every lot, and it actually got fairly simplified here towards the end, but that works for all the lots. And then your general schedule, you'll manually enter the title if you want to have master or general or whatever you need there. And I guess you could copy. No, I'd leave that as your master. If you want to make copies for stuff by layer, use this one. And you can when you copy it, rename it so that you know what it's being used for, and enter your lot So a little description of how things are supposed to work, and if that doesn't make sense, you can edit that. Anything behind one of these hash marks isn't actually a functional part of the macro. So you can make notes to yourself and hide them behind a hash mark, and then you'll notice this is actually functional. There's no hash mark on this line ahead of this. And then here's where you make a reminder to yourself as to the object category for everything in that schedule. You just jot that down there, and you see it's behind on this line, behind the hash mark, so it's not actually part of the functional macro. Yep, and that's how that works. And then the available is the same deal. Put in your list price here per square foot, your object category, the lot, the layer that you're going to sort by, and that takes care of that. And then this is the one you'll make multiple copies of for each client. You can name it by the client, but it's the same idea. Put your cost in, put your layer in, and make your reminder note as to how to set the category. Okay, so I'll package all those up. The schedules and all those macros, I'll package them up as a library item, so you can just take them and drop them in your next plan file, and they should just be ready to go as soon as you apply labels to your framing members and set them up as lots. What else do I want to talk to you about? Oh, there's one other macro that I'll send to you to put in your scripts file. That's the complicated part of this that makes it all sort and work. So that'll be separate, and I might as well just show you that while we're here. It's in preferences. Ruby. Just make sure that your file path is here, and stick the file I send you in there, so that it'll be read by Chief as it's working. What else? Yeah, I guess just check what I'll send you this file, and the other files, and check that I've set it up properly. Hopefully I didn't mess up anything in this. I just did this section. Because they're duplicates, it's slightly darker gray and slightly deeper purple. But you can, after you make sure it's all right, you can delete the original stuff or just turn it off. Or, I'm not sure, because I found your all on layer set just yesterday, and you got an awful lot of stuff going on there that I haven't got that all sorted out yet, but hopefully this will work and keep you more organized. And that's about it, other than the price. I put quite a few of my own hours into this for training. Not going to charge you for that, but it ended up being quite a bit more than I originally estimated. And I also got some help from another person on this, and I'd like to send them a thank you. Hoping that you would be okay with doubling the initial estimate and sending me $150. Hopefully that's reasonable. I think between myself and the person I had helping me, we've tallied up over 100 hours on this. So either it's a total failure or it's going to work great for you. But it's just a matter of trying it out and seeing how it works, and we'll tweak it if there's anything that we can fix up. So I guess I'll send you my PayPal, and I'll package this up and send it to you. Then we can work on it together if you have more questions and get you going. Thanks, Michael. See you.